Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Stank Weasel here with another regular dose of irregular content. So this is the second video of the day. Following up with the first patch, we have a secondary hotfix which actually got some of the features implemented, and some of the changes that were mentioned are now actually live. Specifically, the bug where you could not place the candles in the houses where they spawn. You couldn't change between mono and stereo audio. There was a bug where the main menu ambiance wasn't working, so there was no music playing or audio in the lobby screen. Potential fix for the ghostwriting handbook, where sometimes it's showing its placement outline after it's been placed, so it was kind of allowing you to look like you could double place things even though you couldn't, it was already placed. And there was a bug where the ghost couldn't kill you. Surprise, surprise. So that seems to all be fixed now and everything's good with the secondary set of changes. What we're going to be looking at today though is Ghost Orbs. How do they work? Where do they come from? And what does that mean when it comes to things like trying to complete the challenge for interrupting or stopping a ghost hunt using the Crucifix? We know that the Crucifix has a 3-meter radius when used on any ghost other than a Banshee, which is 5. So let's see what we can find out about that and how we can strategize using some video cameras to possibly make this a little bit easier for us. So something I noticed when I was doing the video on the ghost models is that there's a particle system attached to each of them. This particle system spawns at the origin point or the center point of each model, whether it be a large model, a small model, male, female, whatever the scenario is. This particle system has a few different variables associated with it, but you'll notice that the particles emit from the center of the body wherever the ghost would be. So when considering things like using a crucifix or observing ghost orbs on a camera, if you can identify where the origin point of these ghost orbs is occurring, that may be a beneficial or lucrative place for you to place the crucifix. Why do we say that? Well, as we get to the end of this clip, you'll see that there are some variables that are exposed within the actual footage and within the editor for Unity itself that show us just how far these particles actually travel and how long they last. So when you see the ghost particles, first thing you should kind of discern from that is that's where the ghost is. So we know that they spawn from within the model itself. So that means that you're right on top of where things are going to be occurring in kind of a hot spot. Additionally, as we start looking at how far they actually travel, we'll notice that they have a speed and range of up to about 3 meters, which means if you can get the crucifix as close to that spawn point, starting point of those particles as possible, you're likely going to be able to intercept that hunt pretty much every time. So that being said, we now know where the ghost orbs come from and what they mean, so use those cameras to your advantage and communicate with your team. This is Stank Weasel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate all the support thus far. Can't do it without you guys. We just crossed 240 subscribers. That means the absolute world to me. You guys are coming out of the woodwork and I can't thank you enough. If there's anything else that you guys would like me to dig into, please let me know. I have a couple of videos coming that will have actual breakdowns from the actual game code and logic. How do each of the ghost types work? What are the powers specific to certain ghost types, and what can we do to kind of combat that and plan accordingly going ahead, as we know that professional is now starting to get a little bit harder as some of the information at the beginning of the missions and investigations is going to be limited. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more.